Lieutenant Governor Carroll, we talked already about your service in the military. Well, in a sense, you're still serving the military. You have oversight responsibilities for the Florida Department of Veterans Affairs and the Florida Department of Military Affairs. I don't imagine most Floridians have any notion of the economic importance to the state of Florida of our military. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We have 20 major military installations in the state of Florida, from the Panhandle all the way down to South Florida. That is an almost $70 billion economic impact for our state alone. And that doesn't count their family members. That's either in a workforce here or have businesses here, and the ancillary benefits that come along with that. On top of that, we have our defense contractors. In almost every county, every one of our 67 counties in the state of Florida have defense contractors that are working to support our military and or our space activities. So those are jobs, high quality jobs. You're talking 45, 50,000 at minimum. As a matter of fact, just a couple of weeks ago, I was in Gainesville, a company coming in there and bringing their operation from India to the area in Gainesville, and they'll be able to utilize some of the talent that's coming out of UF to have high-tech jobs right there. And these are the things that the governor and I are interested in. Number one, when the Congress or Leon Panetta, Secretary Panetta, is talking about a round of BRAC in 2013, or another round of BRAC, which is a base realignment and closure in 2015, as a cost-saving measure, we have to look at guarding our military installations in this state. We lost a base at Cecil Field and Naval Air Station Cecil Field back in 1996. They came out through the BRAC then, and they regrettably made an error with that installation because most of the activities there went to Oceana. And we just saw what happened in Oceana with regards to the accident, unfortunately. And this is one of the things that we need to do with our bases and my responsibility. Number one, base encroachment. Base encroachment means building up to, and particularly in our flight pattern, whether our landing and or takeoff of our runways. And this is the area where more accidents tend to happen. So those need to be safety zones. So our local municipalities need to understand the importance of, when they're doing a comprehensive plan, to not look at those land around the bases as an opportunity to build out, whether it's for homes or schools or businesses, because those are the accident-prone areas. So those need to be our safety zones. And the DoD looks at that. And they see if you have a threat for your base, that base could end up on a base realignment and closure. So that's another task force that I serve on at the pleasure of the governor, is our military task force, to look at the SWOT, the strengths, weaknesses, threats, opportunities at our bases, and see how we can capture more mission, how we can capture more equipment, so that we can solidify our bases here to never end up on a BRAC list. In addition to that, we also have to look at capturing activities for 21st century mission warfighting and training. So that's a very busy plate for me.
It is.
But I have to establish a relationship with all the base commanders. Quarterly, we have meetings with the base commanders to find out what their needs, concerns are, and then I go to DC and advocate for them.